G'day everybody. I want to talk about weight loss and what people say when it comes to propaganda about weight loss. And let me know in comments if you've heard any of this stuff before. Now, when it comes to weight loss, the best natural way of losing weight is eat less or don't eat at all and work out. Now, that lose weight rule only do when you are fat and you're not down to the low level where it gets dangerous when you're too skinny, dangerous low level. Right? So if you're not there, the best way to lose weight is natural weight. And if you're there, you shouldn't even be losing weight, right? But you hear what certain skinny people say about being too fat. That's why I chucked that in, to cover my butt legally. And so when it comes to losing weight, best way is natural. So just don't eat. Over time, you'll get these hunger pains. Oh, you feel like you're going to throw up. And sometimes you do, dry heads. And it feels like your gut's twisting up. And it hurts. It's like you get glass in there. It's like trying to describe some feelings for you. As I know, as I've been there. That's how I lost weight. I didn't use any pills, diet show or whatever. I just stopped eating, right? And worked more on it, or eat less and work more. That's how it started, to a point where you might not eat for a while, right, for a week or two to speed things up, which I try, right? And not eat at all, just one meal a day is what you pretty much call not eating. And then when you do eat a meal, they'll say that's like a mouse and you only eat one meal of that, right? That's what I got told, right? I went through such things. And you can lose 30 kilos in about 3 months. Not eating and just work. Go to your work. Be a physical work. Like you're walking around doing something like that. I'm not saying too hard. If you're digging holes in that, you'd probably lose weight quicker and you'd probably need to eat a little more. As you don't want to do too hard of a work when you're not eating. It can be not a good thing. And that's why when they say all these things that are selling ways of losing weight, of course. So you got to look at why they're saying it, right? Propaganda. Is they say, oh, don't lose weight by not eating. That's not good for you. Well, we've done it all the way up to the last, 50 years or something before these propagandas coming out about weight things and they say this, so they take this. Right? That's what we've always done. Ate less, and that's how people got skinny. It's natural, really. That's the most natural way, really, that I can think of. Right? That's natural, really. Right? And then you got all the other shakes and things like that because you don't like the feeling of your gut twisting, so you take a pill for pain, right? Or you take this other pill so you don't feel so hungry for your hunger, right? You see things like that, right? And you can take all that because you're a wimp and you don't want to feel things, or you had it too much and you just want to change. That's okay. But most people's just like, oh, I've just got a little bit of it. No, no. Even though I might get used to it, how long? It might be 2 weeks or 1 week or a month. It depends on what happens and how much you eat and all that kind of thing as you adjust. Because you can get to a part where it just goes away. Right? And then you eat a little meal and you actually feel all right in that. And your body can shrink. You just got to keep an eye on it. Your body doesn't shrink too much and you'll get used to a habit. We all get used to habits. And you can get stuck in that and get too skinny and then, you're in trouble. So you got to do a habit and then you got to stop when it comes to that habit. You got to pull up. But the good thing about pulling up is everyone loves to eat. See, it's always hard not to eat when you eat. And not to eat the good fatty foods too, because they taste so good. But when you get too skinny, right, it's good to eat. It should be a fun thing. And yet it's hard. There's some people out there that finds that hard, and that's odd. Because when it comes to a fat person, well, they'll be saying, well, that's easy. That's why I'm big. I eat all the wrong foods and too much, right? Or I eat too much food and don't do enough. There's usually always a reason. Or I just got a low metabolism, so I eat the same as you, but I can double my weight. That's how metabolism works. Right? So they've got to eat half to be the same. Metabolism problem. You can find that out over time when certain diets don't work or what you see, right? What you've been through. But the best way I recommend is you go natural and work and eat less, and your gut will naturally shrink. If you just slow down your eating, you can naturally shrink. You don't have to go cold turkey at all. What you do is you just slow down your eating, less eat. So if you're eating fatty things, it's less fat. So if you're only gaining weight a little bit, you're eating a lot of fatty things because you work. Well, you eat less fatty to go less, half that. And then you should lose weight. You certainly won't be gaining it. You should lose weight to a certain weight spot. where your body will say, well, that's how much you're eating. So we get to there. So because some people start losing the weight and then they're like, I'm not losing weight now. It's because they need to change their diet and weigh again. But it does this like little adjustment thing, I've noticed. As what I've been through. And so that's what you got to work with. And then it comes to choices, isn't it? Everyone has choices when it comes to quitting. And I've talked about that a lot of times. And when it comes to quitting, a lot of things out there to quit, I find when it comes to food, is it should be the easiest. But unless you have a true addiction, if it's not easy for you, then you've got this addiction that anyone can get on anything, which is just you like it in a way. And so it's hard. Even though you know you don't want to do it, you want to do it. And so you get stuck in this like fat trait. That's what I see. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. And you work out how much food you need for how much you do, because that's how it goes. And that's how you maintain your balance. If you do roughly the same every day, eat roughly that food, you'll roughly keep a balance. That's how everybody does it. No matter what food you eat. And when it comes to feeling good, that's a health thing. How skinny you're going to be. But everyone can feel differently, skinny or fat. There's actually people who are fat who feel more better than people who are skinny because of their diet and what they lack of. Right, so if you haven't had the proper diet, you'll be lack of certain things, and it'll give you low energy. And science will tell you all that. And all the other things all mixed in. Have a good one, and bye-bye.